Without a good boxing fight stance, your offense will be off, your defense will be off, and your balance will be off. So it's super important that you guys know how to move around the ring and where to place your hands. What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be going over the basic boxing fight stance. If you guys are enjoying the content so far, make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. All right, so we're gonna start off talking about what to do with our legs and our foot placement. So we're gonna start off with our feet about shoulder width apart, not too wide and not too close together. Next thing we're gonna do is take a step back with our rear foot. Now, our rear side will be our power side. So if you are right-handed, your right hand and your right leg is gonna be taking a step back, making it your rear side. If you are left-handed or left side dominant, you wanna take your left hand and your left leg and take a step out with that. These two different stances have names. The right-sided stance is called orthodox and the left-sided stance is called southpaw. I am right-handed, so my right hand and my right leg is going to be taking about 1.5 feet of a step away from my lead leg. Now we have two different sides. We have our rear leg and our lead leg. A couple things I want you guys to avoid when starting off in your fight stance is having flat feet and not distributing your weight properly. So to avoid these two things, the first thing we're going to do is drop our weight down by bending our knees slightly, right? Not by over bending, this is way too low, and not by keeping our legs locked, right? That's too high up, right? You're standing too tall, you don't have balance at that point. So what we want to do is drop our weight and bend our knees. Next up, to avoid being flat-footed, we want to stay on the balls of our foot and our toes and let our heels levitate off the floor, right? They're going to be just off the floor so that only our toes and the ball of our foot are making contact with the floor. So right now I'm too square to my opponent, right? My shoulders are facing my opponent, my hips are facing my opponent, and my toes are facing my opponent. So I want you guys to make an adjustment to a 45-degree angle. Watch this, my toes, my hips, my shoulders are gonna slightly adjust 45 degrees. Again, my knees are gonna be slightly bent, my toes are gonna be making contact with the floor, and my rear side leg is gonna be about 1.5 feet away from my lead side leg. Now that we got that down, we could talk about our hand placement. Just like we mentioned, since I'm right-handed and I took a step back with my right foot, my right hand will be my rear side hand and my left hand will be my lead side hand. So let's talk about our rear side hand. This hand is super important for defense in terms of boxing, right? This should stay glued to your face, close to your chin, and should be ready to fire that cross, right? Or overhand rights, uppercuts, you have a lot of options. Now with the lead hand, you want to have it close and up to your face as well, but you don't have to necessarily have it glued like the rear hand is, right? This hand could be a little bit more loose. You could show the Philly shell from here. If it's not connected to your face right here, it should be out here managing your distance or peppering out shots or parrying and blocking, defending another way. Now that we got our hand placement and our foot placement down, let's talk about how to move around the ring. All right, so back in our fight stance, let's say we want to take a step to our left side, maybe our opponent has moved or we want to cut off the cage. Here's how we should do it. Whichever side you want to go to, the leg closest to that direction should be moving first. Let me show you guys what I mean. So if we want to take a step to the left, like I mentioned, our left leg is closest to that side. So our left leg is going to take a step first, and then our right leg is going to follow. Same thing with the right side. If we want to go right, our right leg this time is closest to that direction. So our right foot is going to take a step out, and then our left leg is going to follow. It's the same thing going forward and backwards, right? So if we want to go forward, our lead leg is obviously closest to that direction. So our lead leg will move first, and then our back leg will follow. Going backwards, our rear leg will move first, and then our lead leg will follow. One thing I don't want you guys to do is cross your feet, which looks like this. You want to take a step to the left, and you go like that, right? Or you want to take a step to the right, and you cross your feet like that. Just that split second where you're in this position, you could get hit, lose your balance, get flash knockdown, right? So it's super important that you guys keep your weight distributed, your knees bent, you're staying on your toes, and whenever you move, you keep your base solid and you never cross your feet. All right, and that has been the basic boxing fight stance. If you guys are beginners and just starting to learn how to box, it's very important that you guys understand these steps, understand these tips, and avoid the mistakes that we talked about in today's video. Make sure you guys go out there and train, try to move around in your fight stance. You guys can do this anywhere, you know, in your room, at the gym, literally anywhere. There's no limits, right? So go out there and practice your fight stance, practice moving around, keeping your hands up. And yeah, thanks again guys for watching today's video. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so I want to give a special shout out to every single one of you guys who are subscribed already and who continue to support this channel's growth. If you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video. Until next time, peace.